Hey there, it's Adrian from Numero Web Solutions. And today I'm going to talk about Google EAT, E-A-T. I'm going to explain briefly what it is, and I'm going to explain 7 ways for you to improve your EAT so that way Google will rank you higher in their search results. So before I get started, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post videos on a regular basis. You don't want to miss any of them, so click that subscribe button below. Okay, so what is EAT? Well, EAT stands for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. And this is part of some quality rater guidelines that Google put out. They did an update back in 2018, and this was part of it. So this was something that Google uses to basically evaluate the overall quality of a web page. Is there a beneficial purpose of your page? You know, what's your content quality and how much of it is there? You know, and the reputation really of the website. All that goes into Google's algorithm and will rank your website higher if you are kind of ticking off all those check boxes for Google. So Google determines EAT. There's 3 really primary things that Google does. The first is they look at the expertise of the creator of the main content, the authoritativeness of the creator of the main content itself, and the website as a whole. And then, of course, the trustworthiness of the creator of that content. So basically, you need to ensure that the content on your website, everything that's on your website is accurate, truthful, and useful information. If it's not, and if it's not coming from somebody who has a reputation, who has the background and the expertise, then Google's not going to rank you as high, and it's not going to give you a score that is going to bring you up in the rankings. So Google will give priority as far as EAT to certain websites, which are called YMYL, your money or your life. And I know it sounds crazy, and once again, I try to simplify things as best as possible for these videos. YMYL stands for your money or your life. Google uses that as the guiding principle for a way to classify the pages that impact very important parts of everyday society. YMYL sites that deal with finance and health and everything like that, they're under more scrutiny from the Google algorithm because of their importance to being accurate and really keeping Google's code of conduct, at the forefront. So why is EAT so important for SEO? If somebody's making a decision by searching for something in Google, Google wants to make sure that the site that is showing up first is relevant and accurate to their customer, which is the searcher. So that way Google's reputation stays high. Okay, so if you go to Google and you say, I looked for a specific widget that I wanted to buy, and this page came up first, and I went there, and they had no idea what widgets were, well, then Google's reputation would go down. So Google is really, really strict with regards to EAT, and they're getting more and more strict. And as algorithms change, and as really society changes, you're going to see a lot more scrutiny. So that's why it's so important for any business website to make sure that their site is full of the relevant content that shows EAT, and that way they will show up first on the search engine results pages, so that way they can get more web traffic. If you're not doing the right things for EAT, you are not going to rank higher no matter what you think. So here's some ideas, and there's just a few of them. I've kind of identified 7 ideas on how to improve your EAT. And the first one is getting the right backlinks for your off-page SEO. And in another video, I explain what off-page SEO is. Your backlinks should be from other relevant sources. So if you're, for example, in a business like, well, I don't know, let's say you're teaching people how to trade stocks, and you're getting a backlink from, you know, some kid who's really into Minecraft, you know, it's not going to help you. And in fact, it actually could hurt you. So you want to make sure that you have relevant backlinks with authoritative sites, so that way you can get the authority based on other people's reputations. The second way to improve EAT is to make sure that your content is accurate and up to date. You need to go in and look at your content and make sure that if it's out of date, update it or delete it. Don't keep it on your website. Make sure that you are constantly looking at your content. I would do it on a weekly basis, maybe if you don't have that kind of time, a monthly basis or a quarterly basis, but you have to make sure that your content is up to date, because if it isn't, Google will punish you and you won't rank higher. Taking that into account, the third item is to do a content audit on a regular basis. So look at that content, go through all of your blog posts, go through your static pages, go through everything on your website on a regular basis to make sure that everything is accurate, up to date, that you don't have any mistakes in your content, or, for example, if you are promoting a product that you don't sell anymore, that's got to go. If you are talking about a certain news item that's 3-4 years old, that should go as well. Or at the very least, update it. Take the time to update that content so that way you will rank higher in the Google search engine results pages. Okay, the fourth way to improve your EAT and your SEO is reviews. Get more of them and respond to them, whether it's on your GMB page, your Google review page, whether it's on third-party sites like Yelp or TripAdvisor if you've got something in that industry, or if it's on Clutch, if it's on HomeStars, if you're in the trades or a renovator or something like that. Make sure you get as many reviews as possible and respond to each and every one of them, even the negative ones, and especially the positive ones. The more you get your name out there, the more pages that you are on, the better you will show up in the Google search engine results pages. Okay, number 5, flash your credentials. Make sure that people know that you're an expert. If you've got 25 years of marketing experience, put that on your website. Put that in your bio. Make sure that you put a link on your content that shows who you are and what you've done. The more expertise that you prove or show to your readers, you're also showing it to Google, the higher you're going to rank. Okay, so make sure that you show your credentials, show your expertise. Why are you the expert? Tell me why I should listen to you, and you will rank higher with Google and you will have a better EAT result. Okay, the 6th item is to show your contact details. Make sure that they know who you are and that they can get in touch with you, that you're not some anonymous content farm putting out stuff, that you're not just some sort of faceless, nameless person. You want to make sure that they can get in touch with you. They can either email you, they can call you, they can visit you. Now, granted, some people don't want that. They don't want to be contacted. But if they have at least the credentials in a bio, and if there is some sort of link to contact, it doesn't even have to be directly to that person's email address. It could be an info@ whatever, or it could be a corporate email address that somebody else answers. That's fine. But make sure that there is a way to contact you. Google will give preferential treatment to companies that show that their content is being created and curated by them and posted on their website. Now look, it doesn't have to be written by you. You can get another company to write your content for you. You can get somebody to ghostwrite for you. You can get somebody to post it for you. But as long as you're reviewing it and approving it, and as long as it's coming from your expertise, then that's all that matters, and Google will reward you for it. Okay, and finally, the 7th way to improve EAT is, if you can't do any of this stuff by yourself, hire an expert to do it. Hire somebody to write your content for you. Make sure that they are professionals. Make sure it's not some sort of content farm where they're just, grabbing other stuff from the internet and using it, or plagiarizing other people's websites, or rehashing old stuff, from other clients. Make sure that they're writing relevant content that's well researched, okay, and approved by you. So that way it is basically an extension of your business. Look, we're not all writers. We're not all wordsmiths. So sometimes what you need to do is find another company to help you with posting relevant content on your website. They can also take a look at your website and see where you're falling short on EAT and help with your SEO. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a little bit of relevant information from it. Remember to hit that subscribe button below. We post videos all the time. You don't want to miss it. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, bye for now.